All right, so welcome. We're going to start with tuning in. We're going to go right into practice today. We got plenty to take care of. We're going to take care of the lymph. I've been hearing of so many people getting sick with COVID, and it's so important that we clear our lymph just as like a regular practice, especially in springtime, because things get a little bit slower, things get a little bit stuck, and our lymph system doesn't cleanse itself. So it's something that we have to take care of for it. So we'll work with the lymph today, and we'll take care of the glands today as well. Take care of the endocrine system. Something that Kundalini yoga is so good at. Okay, so find a comfortable seat. Close the eyes. Start to tap inward. Bring the palms together in front of your heart. Elbows out to the side. I'm going to tune in with the opening mantras. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Starting that activation, that connection with our endocrine system, with our glands, with these chemical secretions that allow us to recognize a higher state of awareness than we're typically in connection with. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgare Namah, Jugadgare Namah, Sadgare Namah, Siddhi Gurudeve Namah. Adgare Namah, Jugadgare Namah, Sadgare Namah, Siddhi Gurudeve Namah. Adgare Namah, Jugadgare Namah, Sadgare Namah, Siddhi Gurudeve Namah. Take a nice, full, complete inhale. Hold the breath in. Let the palms gently press. Gently lift the pelvic floor, activating the space between the anus and the sex organs. Lifting it up. Activating the navel. Pressing the palms. Spine tall. Hold it for just another moment. Through the nose. Exhale. Relax the hands down. We're going to start to warm the spine up. So you're going to bring your hands onto your ankles, grabbing onto the shins, reaching down and grabbing onto the shins, really holding onto the shins, using the arms for support as we start to warm up the spine. So as you inhale, bring the chest forward, exhale, round back. So we're just going to start with 3 different versions of spinal flex to start to warm up the spine for the practice. So every time you come forward, that's your inhale. Every time you round back, that's your exhale. Your head's going to stay in about the same place. It's not going to come up or down. The chin's not going to come up or down. You're going to move mostly from the neck down, and see if you can really start to exaggerate that movement with your breath. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. You can really do this in a way where you just kind of check out and you don't pay attention to what's going on, but I'm going to invite you to really pay attention to how this feels in the body. What does it feel like when the body comes forward? What does it feel like as the body goes back? You can take your eye gaze and focus it up at the third eye center with the eyes closed. Help bring that attention inward and upward to the glands that we're really going to be working with today. Inhale to center, sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And hold the breath in. Let the spine grow a little bit taller. You got a little bit more space, so find that space as the head comes up a little bit higher, and you hold the breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Take a few breaths here before we transition to our next position. We're gonna come into rock pose next. So we're gonna come sitting right on top of the sits bones. Knees are out in front of you. Try to sit right on top of the sits bones. Heels pressing into the sits bones. Hands come onto the thighs. Grab onto the thighs and then start that same movement again. Inhale forward, exhale round back. Inhale forward, exhale round back. Now it's the same movement, but since we're in a different position, we're sitting in a different position, our arms are in a different position, we're gonna get into a different part of the spine. Really gonna warm up the spine for our practice. We're working a lot with the arms since we're working with the lymph and the set. So I wanna get the spine, this channel, light, this channel of information, really like an antenna for our whole body, open and awake for the practice. Deep breath, deepen the breath a little bit more as you move. And if your mind gets distracted, you can also add the mantra. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. And inhale, sit up tall again. Take a nice deep breath in. Feel yourself growing on top of the heels, on top of the sits bones, your spine lifting up towards the ceiling, your shoulders relaxing down. Hold the breath in, keep the breath in. And through the nose, exhale. A few natural breaths in and out. Noticing the changed quality of your consciousness, of your awareness, as you change the spine, as you open the spine. Let's come back into easy pose for our last version of spinal flex. So coming into a cross-legged position, bringing your hands onto your knees, really grabbing onto the knees. So not just putting the hands on the knees, but using the hands to grab onto the knees, onto the legs. Inhale, bring the chest forward. Exhale, round it back. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, round it back. And it's the same basic movement, but it changes as we change our hands. As we go deeper into this, we can get deeper into spine, both physically and energetically. Again, find center, find a tall spine, deep breath in. Hold the breath. Let the energy circulate up and down the spine, all around the body, all around the aura. Hold. Exhale. Let the breath flow in and out through the nose. Extend your legs. And stretch your legs out. You can bounce the knees up and down a little bit. Shake the legs out a little bit. Point the toes, flex the toes. Find a little bit of opening in the legs before we go into this set. Okay, when you're ready, come back into easy pose in a cross-legged position. If you have a cushion to sit on top of, that could be nice, or a pillow. It would be nice to prop your hips up so you can sit up nice and tall. All right, so we're gonna start by extending the arms out, kind of at like if you're about to reach out for a hug, but your palms are gonna face up. The fingers are gonna face up. The left fingers are gonna point perpendicular to your arm, so straight up. And then the right arm is going to start to circle. So hold them up there and then start to circle, like you're grabbing energy and then you're moving it around, circling the right hand. Arms are open at about 60 degrees. I'm gonna start to move chi, move energy. So you can do this just like you're doing Tai Chi, moving the energy consciously with your right hand. Take your time with it. Yeah, your wrist is going to feel funky at a certain point. There's going to be some resistance that comes up. Get really stable with that left hand. Try to find that perpendicular line and just hold it. If you can, close the eyes and feel. feel what's happening. You're working the glands. Keep going, but switch the sides now. Now the left hand starts to move, the right hand stays stagnant. Fingers are pointing straight up towards the ceiling. Like you're a witch and you're making a brew for yourself out of your own energy. You're mixing your own energy. But keep the arms as straight as possible. Just the wrist is what moves. Just the wrist. Twenty more seconds. Now both hands are right out in front of you. Clap the hands right straight out. Elbows straight. Just clap the hands right in front of you. Good, just keep it up. I know you're gonna start to feel it in your body, but that's the part that's realigning, that's finding an adjustment. Keep it going. Last 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax the hands down on the knees. Just relax the hands down. Close the eyes. Okay, arms are going to come straight out from the shoulders again. Hands are about 9 inches from each other. Palms are facing down. Palms face straight up. Palms are flat. Palms face down. And you're going to move between these 3 positions with a jerky movement. So it's not super smooth. You're trying to move quickly and with a little bit of a jerk. Just get right into it. Close the eyes. 3 parts. Up, middle, down, and then back to middle, then up. 3 positions, moving between them with a jerky movement. Feel a little agitating, but it'll also be a little relaxing. Get really staccato movements. Last 15 seconds. Relax the hands down, relax the hands back on the knees, relax, just feel the energy. Okay, we're going to start to lean now. It's going to help us with any issues that might show up in old age. The palms face up. The arms come straight out to the side this time. So elbows are straight again, but palms are facing up towards the ceiling. You're going to lean yourself back. And you're going to lean yourself forward. So you might need to adjust where you are in your space because you have that space on either side of you. And then you're going to start to lean. You're not changing. You're not doing a spinal flex. You're keeping the spine as straight as possible. You're coming back and you're leaning forward. Close the eyes, do this nice little rock with this straight spine. perfect lines in the body can create so much energy for us, so much openness for us. You can hold it for a little bit longer. Keep that rocking back and forth. Keep the spine straight. Inhale to center, stretch the arms nice and wide, reach. Exhale, relax the hands. You need to stretch your legs out, you can stretch the legs out. All right, we're gonna interlace the fingers on top of the head. Fingers interlaced, and a rest just gently on top of the head. You're not putting a bunch of weight on the top of the head, but letting the hands hang there. And then just start to twist side to side, side to side, side to side. Doesn't matter what the breath is, you can figure out how the breath works with this, but just start to twist rapidly, nice and quick, side to side. Keeping that heart open as you twist. Come on, fast twist, fast, 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 fast. You're taking all the energy that you opened up in these meridians and these energy lines, and now you're distributing it throughout the body. So really distribute it. Send it all over the physical body, all over the energetic body, out into the aura. Come to center, take a deep breath in. Hold. Exhale, relax. Relax the hands down onto the knees. Okay. This next one takes a second to understand. So the arms are reaching out, kind of like we started with the arms parallel to the ground, but the palms facing down, 60-degree angle out in front of you. So they're not straight out in front of you. They're kind of open at a 60-degree angle. So this would be like 180. This would be, I don't know, something smaller than this. This would be 60 degrees, okay? So you're gonna start there. One arm is gonna start coming up and start going back, and the other one is gonna start going down and start coming back. And then you're gonna come forward again, and then you're gonna switch it. So the other arm starts going down, the other arm starts coming up. Okay, so you're working with 60-degree angles, about 60 degrees here. When it comes up, it's about at a 60-degree angle, and then the other one comes down at about a 60-degree angle when you find that pinnacle. You're just slowly moving these to start to balance the energy out. You can move slowly, slowly, slowly. Last exercise was nice and fast. This one's nice and slow. Build the awareness of the body in space and time. Reach the arms out to that 60-degree angle out in front of you. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, let the hands come down onto the knees, onto the thighs. Close the eyes. Across the arms on top of each other. Stack the hands at about shoulder height with the left arm on the bottom, the right arm on the top. So forearms are parallel to each other. Left is on the bottom, right is on the top. Sit up nice and tall here. We're going to create the sound hud, huddy, really using the navel and flicking the tongue on the mouth, on the roof of the mouth. Hud, huddy, 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 hud, huddy. Keep going. Don't be afraid to be loud. You can chant from the navel and look with your eyes closed at the root of the nose. So eyes are focusing up. Hud, huddy, 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 hud, Hari, Had, Hari, Had, Hari, Had, Hari, Had, Hari. Inhale. Hold. Channel the energy from the base of the spine up to the third eye. Exhale, relax the hands down. Gently transition yourself to sitting on your heels again, knees out in front of you, coming into rock pose. And then we're going to come laying down over the knees. So you can start to bring your forehead down to the ground, coming into like a child's pose. Baby pose, arms by the side. The arms rest by the side of your body, palms facing up if you can, along the side of your body so that they're in the same direction as your feet, arms are. And letting that point of focus that we were just focusing on, the third eye, be the part that's pressing against the ground. Such a beautiful exercise for relaxing the mind, opening the digestion, taking care of the spine, rejuvenating the nerves. Take long, slow, deep breaths here as you relax. You can use the hands to help bring yourself back sitting up. Pressing the hands down, slowly coming, sitting up. Sitting up on the heels and then come standing up on the knees. So starting to lift your hips from your heels, coming standing up nice and tall. Interlace your fingers behind the neck, interlacing the fingers. If you have any hair, you want to get the fingers underneath. Let the elbows reach up and open. And then start to lean yourself back. Keep the chin in. Keep the spine straight and start to lean yourself back as far as you can. You're going to find a point where it gets a little iffy. Find that place and then hold yourself there. And in this place, start to think about oneness, how everything's connected. Start to feel yourself in that state. It's like you're doing a trust fall and you're feeling that oneness, that it's got you, that it's going to catch you, that you won't fall. even though you're at your edge, even though you're at an uncomfortable spot, you're being held by the same force that holds everything together, that sustains this reality. Lean back a little bit more for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come all the way forward and relax the arms down and relax your body down and come all the way down onto your back. And let your arms come by your side. We're going to relax here for the gong relaxation. Making any little adjustments in this first part so that you can really let the arms go, let the legs go. You need to cover yourself up, cover yourself up. And then just find yourself completely surrendered. Start to deepen the inhale and extend the length of your exhale. Feel under your feet. Start to very gently move. Feel the toes. Move some more toes until all the toes are wiggling. Ankles are moving and stretching. Move the fingers and move the wrists and start to move the jaw. Stretch it side to side. And reach your arms up overhead and push through your heels and do a nice big full body stretch. Full body stretches. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And bring the knees into the chest. Squeeze the knees in. Wrap the arms around the knees. Let's rock side to side a few times. Let's take it over to one side. Extend that left leg back out. Keep the right knee in. And then let the right knee come up and over to the left side. Twisting. And the right arm reach out to the side and head turns and looks over the right to the right arm. Eyes closed. And then come back to center. And we're going to switch it out and go over to the other side. Left knee comes in this time. Left knee goes up and over to the right. Take some deep breaths here. When it feels like you've evened yourself out, you'll bring both knees in towards the chest. You'll rock yourself up and down the length of the spine, and you'll come into a comfortable seat in easy pose. Okay. We'll do a breath exercise for our meditation to connect with the pituitary gland. The way we connect with the pituitary gland is by connecting with the sixth chakra, Ajna chakra, here at the third eye. So we're going to use this mudra and this breath work to connect with ourselves in this way. I'm going to bring the thumb to the Mercury mound. The thumb presses against that mound at the base of the pinky. Okay. I'm going to bend all the fingers except for the index finger to help hold that in place. So you're going to feel a little bit of pressure at the Mercury mound by holding that thumb, pressing it there. Rest of the fingers help support it. Index fingers are straight. The right hand is going to face away from you. The left hand is going to face towards you. You're going to hold these fingers. You're going to press the fingers lightly together at about the third eye. Okay, so find that position. Close the eyes almost completely. Just let a little bit of light. It's like you're kind of lazily closing your eyes down so that a little bit of light is still coming in, but you're not really going to see anything because you're going to focus up at your third eye center, at your mental eye. Now, this mudra is just in front of the face, so you're not actually touching it against the head. So right palm facing away from you, left palm facing towards you. Hands are at about the same height as your third eye, but not touching the third eye. Eyes are closed, looking up at the third eye center, almost like you're looking up and seeing that placement, that connection between your Jupiter fingers, your index fingers, through your forehead. This is the mudra. So we're going to hold this. Then we're going to connect with the breath Breathing in through the mouth in 2 strokes, and then out through the nose in 2 strokes. So it's 2 strokes in, and then out through the nose. Keep this nice and steady. Try to breathe powerfully. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath in and squeeze every muscle in your body. Squeeze every fiber in your body. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. All the cells squeeze tight. Press the fingers together. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Tight, 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 tight. Hold the breath in. In a moment, we're going to exhale through the mouth like a cannon fire. You're going to shoot the breath across the room in 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Squeeze every fiber. Feel like every vertebrae in your spine is combining. You're squeezing them together into one column. Squeeze the spine, squeeze the body, press the fingers together, squeeze, 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 tight, 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 squeeze in all the work you've done in this practice. Squeeze it in tight, tight, tight. Shoot it out. Inhale. Last time, deep breath in. Seal it all in. Seal in the entire practice. Five, 4, 3, 2. Relax the hands down on the knees. Let the eyes completely relax now. Just sit nice and tall, shoulders relaxed, eyes closed. Connect with your breath as it is. Connect with the experience. Experience of this present moment. And lift the hands into purples. Elbows out to the side. Decide right now, how do you want the rest of the day to go? What quality do you want to bring into the rest of your day? Is it a state of oneness? Is it peace? Is it vitality? Is it love? Get clear. Don't pick everything. Just pick one thing to really be your guiding light as you move through the day. Get really clear with it. And if something frustrates you, if something agitates you, you can go back to your intention to help carry you through that moment. We'll close with a long set and a short nam to send our practice out, to remember that place of oneness, of truth within all of us. Take a deep breath in. Sa. Nam. Bowing to your intention and bowing to this present moment. Sanam.